Go.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Instagram.
Hi, YouTube.
YouTube and Facebook.
And
Hello.
Facebook.
Hello. Bianca. Hello, Bianca. Tariro. What?
Tariro.
Yeah, Tariro.
Anisha.
Anisha. Hello. Welcome.
Lisa K.
Lisa K is here. Woohoo. Everyone is here. All the old favorites. Come on, Instagram. Who's here? Say hi. Oh, I'm feeling very tired tonight. Ik voel lui. Ek lyk lui. Oh, beautiful hair I have tonight again.
We don't have load shedding tonight, so we have to make a point decision. You're going to go home and work, or we're going to go home and play video games? Oh, that's all.
Can I have a little bit more of my chair? I feel like I'm hanging off the side here. What about me?
Where do you want me to go?
I don't know. I don't know.
Say hi. Let us know where you're watching us from tonight.
Guys, welcome. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Lisa.
Lisa.
And this is Create
With Fabric8. And behind the camera.
And you're with Disney Channel.
Guys, this is the wrong audience. Let's say what Fabric8 is. And we
there-
are Fabric8.
There is Matthew on the small screen at the bottom. Okay, so we from a company called Fabric8. And if you want to find us online, we're at www.fabric, the word, the number 8.co.za. And yeah, welcome. We do this once a week at 7. And we, well, it's on a Tuesday night mostly. We're just closing the door because of the trucks and the everything. And
company to meet me
I
there.
don't know if you can do it. I must say, I hope we have keys because I accidentally did lock the gate when I came.
oh, I do have keys though. Okay, and what is this? Well, it's a general community building. We are building a sewing, knitting, crochet, all things creative community, and we hope that you will join us every week. We talk a lot of
Sewing.
sewing. Yeah, poo emojis, pink poo emojis. We talk a lot of that for about a half an hour, and then we generally go into our tutorial.
Our free online sewing class.
Free sewing class, yes. And for this, I normally design and make a pattern, and then we make it
it to you
available
for
free for a whole year.
And
And
it's posted in chat, which I'm pointing down, but it's probably there.
I don't know where it is. It's somewhere around my
On
pretty
your side,
face.
so the next point off screen. Point to your... Yes, there, here we go. That's
Link
better.
in
Okay,
chat, and
and-
for Instagram, link in bio.
Yeah. Okay. And then my sole goal is obviously, let's not beat around the bush. Obviously, to sell things to you.
I thought it was to be famous.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's fame.
fame is also one of those. No, but obviously to sell things to you, or obviously to have things that you want. So please, if you ever want something and you can't find it, let us know. But my sole purpose here at 7 o'clock in the evening is to build a community, to give you a space where you can ask your questions and get answers, and we can just talk sewing and do sewing and nothing else. We do also have quite a few WhatsApp groups, and we've got 2 sewing groups. We have a 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐿𝐑, we have an embroidery group, knitting, crochet, quilting, etc.
And link in bio. Link
And they
in chat.
are, yes, they are very, very, very chatty, and they're very helpful. I've actually learned on things on that group, and
So have I.
yeah, Lisa has. She's learned people's names.
Which
Yes.
can also be difficult.
Yeah. So I know, for instance, on YouTube, Bianca is here. It's quite a few of our WhatsApp group people are on the live normally, and they are very, very helpful. And this is from literally beginners sewers to people who have sewn forever. And there's always someone that can help you. Even if you need to know where to buy things, and stupid questions and questions you can't ask people who don't sew and they don't know. So,
Or like, what color is better? Or
Yeah.
what thread do you think I should pair with this thing?
yeah,
Oh, look at this thing I made. Oh my word, I made a thing.
Bianca
which-
says, yeah.
Maybe the normal people in your life won't understand. Like the fellow creatives would understand.
Point to the brother sewing machine. I'm
Yeah.
pointing.
There we go.
Oh, is that where that's where the
Camera. It's not there. So I don't know why
Pointing-
she's saying that. Maybe her
I'm
layout
I'm
is different.
pointing. Bianca,
See,
I'm
because-
pointing.
Technically, it's over here
No, it's not.
on mine.
It's there.
Brother sewing
The
machine.
chat.
Oh yes, but you're saying like things to sell. Point to brother sewing machine.
Oh, yeah.
Sell brother
That's
sewing
That's
machine.
what she's
I think
saying.
That's what I thought.
Anyway, Bianca, yeah, she says on the chat, yeah, I love to help and share a lot of advice.
She's also our 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐓.
Yeah,
That's why
she's
she's
one
got
of
the
our
little spanner next to her name on YouTube.
yes, she's one of our 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐓s.
That's what we did
I
in my
learned.
school. The head girl got a spanner every time.
Antoinette is here. Hello.
Hello, Antoinette. As long
I've
as you
also
didn't
seen-
spanner the wolf girl.
Oh,
No,
my
I know.
word. I've also seen Melanie. Melanie is here.
Hello, Melanie.
And our lurkers on Facebook. Hi. Hi to you. Hi to you.
Yeah,
personally.
please talk.
You.
Talk.
The Facebook lurker.
Yeah. Hello, one person on Facebook.
There's six.
Single, 6 people. 6 people. What are their names?
At least one of them is
Hit
Melanie.
block.
At least one of them is Melanie. So,
Hi, Melanie.
Melanie and Co.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, guys. So as I said, we talk a little bit of junk, and then we also
We live like moles. So
What
this
is
is
this?
our only human interaction.
yeah. It's a
With a camera.
beautiful face. You are doing something. What are you doing to get your face to be that pretty, full
Oh
of
my
like
word.
glitter and things? Anyway, okay, guys. So not a lot of new product this week, but to some people it might be very exciting.
And to some it won't be.
Yeah.
Those people
It's not
might
as
be like,
exciting after we had the Victorinox scissors a few
"Oh,
weeks
no,
ago.
I've got the Omo."
So now we also stock Fiskars. So I know there's quite a few people, and especially people of my age and maybe older. These were the scissors we grew up with. If your
I was
mother
about to
was
say,
sewing,
It's
It's
Omo. It's like
this
my
the-
granny's
yeah,
scat.
she's still got one of these. Yeah. So
It's
we
less bright.
yeah.
It's
So
fake.
they are also quite pricey. So in they are quite pricey. So I haven't had one or worked with one in yonks. So I wonder if I can get this open so we can do a test.
Bianca says she loves the nails.
Amanda using products for personal gain again.
No, just a singular.
It's a singular product.
Oh, this is
One
this.
product.
Listen,
It's
guys.
not-
I'm gonna put it out there. This system. I have to break this piece of plastic to be able to use the scissors. So even though I could get this off, but I mean,
So you know it's brand new scissors when you get them.
yeah, no, they are.
You did not
They
put
are
one and
locked.
open.
They are literally locked in there. Can you believe it? Okay, so guys, I haven't had one, but I do know that. I mean, this is the scissors I grew up with. Literally.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You can't actually. Oh, wait. No, maybe with an angle.
That's what I was doing now.
Yo, I'm gonna. Wait, I can get this one out. Look. Maybe if I turn and. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so this is the one Amanda tested. We
Okay.
won't tell you the
So,
size.
this is the big one. Maybe in the bin I have a bit of leftover fabric. Oh, I got some. To just get a feel. Oh, that's
I
good.
still use my mom's small, sharp, pointed embroidery Fiskars.
This
This is
is
from the
good,
80s.
guys.
Love
This
it.
is good. This is
And
really
Bianca
good.
said anti-theft.
Okay, so this is my Victorinox, and my Victorinox has been in
Correct.
use for 10 years. It's good. It's good. It's also quite nice. I have big hands, so the big one is very good. Why does it feel like the blade might be longer than the Victorinox? By a 0.5 centimeter. So really, really nice. Something to save up for, or get people to buy you gift vouchers on our website.
And Antoinette said, and my Fiscus pay from my teens is still sharp as well.
Yeah, no, these are I actually don't know how it works now. There we go. These are really good, and they are quite I didn't get them because I thought they were too pricey. Classic Amanda. And then with the Victorinox, I decided, well, they very similar in price, so why not just have these? Okay, guys.
Why do you think the plastic is different on this one than on this one?
The what?
Plastic. Why is it
I
different?
don't know. Maybe this is like recycled. It also comes in a left-handed scissors for the left.
Say it also comes
For
in
the
red.
lefty.
Or
for the
if you're
lefty.
a right-handed
And
brave
it on
person,
it
comes in red.
actually says made in Finland. Now I'm trying to find the
Hi,
small.
Saskia.
Did you guys know that most chainsaw accidents are caused by left-handed people? Now the same is probably true of scissors accidents. We probably just know about less of them because less people die from them. But it's still worth getting left-handed scissors if you're left-handed.
Okay, so that's the new products for the night. We only have those 4 new Oh, I have the hiccups. I'm so sorry. What? I never get the hiccups. So, yeah. So, is there anyone who has a question? Hi. Oh, wait. We have nicknames now, like
Sus and
Sus.
B
and
and Ant.
by B.
B.
Is it just B?
It's B.
What am I? A.
You are A.
Okay, guys, listen. So, I did.
Bianca says, I use right-handed scissors and a left-handed rotary cutter.
It's just you can use both at the
Saskia,
same time.
Saskia.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Saskia, you must ask Bianca because she had some questions about the hoodie. She might have made one. I've actually went and bought more fabric. On my thumb. Yay! How is it feeling? It feels almost normal.
Saskia says, no, you're the amazing Amanda. But, I mean, we could just shorten it to AA.
Amaze balls. Did you guys not used to say that at school?
No.
Oh, that's a lie.
After our time, thankfully.
It's not my time. Definitely
No,
not.
after my time, not before my time.
No, you guys
Amaze
did.
balls,
You
we did not say that.
You guys
So I think
did.
it was after our time. This was
No,
like
Amaze
the
balls
generation
is
after
cringe.
us.
You did. That was
We
like
didn't say
the
Amaze
mix it era. Google it.
No, we didn't say it.
It's
So was it
right
me?
at
I
the
didn't say
start of sort of Instagram.
no, Amaze
all of-
balls honestly probably was never cool.
What's that? AA, the leader of FA. That sounds like you're
Fabric
swearing. Yes, I'm happy and managing so far. Oh, cool. Antoinette had the same op on her thumb as me. So that's what we're talking about for any of the lurkers.
Anyway,
Okay. So I did hint at what we're doing tonight last week. And I was going to put it off, but it's been so freaking cold in Cape Town that I thought I might as well just get all the winter stuff done now. So we're making what you call a snood. Snood?
a snood.
Snood, but it's a hooded snood.
Yeah, so I thought, is this what I'm wearing, not a snood?
That's an
This is
is
a
that an
snood.
infinity scarf?
In my brain, this is a
See,
snood.
this is infinite.
No.
Let me explain the infinity to you.
Nothing.
Infinity scarf.
But then I think
This is
we
an
called it
infinity snood scarf.
Snood, and I was thinking if it has a hood, we probably have to call it a snoodie. But I didn't. I called it a snood.
That's important.
Snoodie. A hooded infinity scarfie.
Yeah,
Or it's snooty.
It's hoodie snooty. It's snooty hoodie.
Snoodie.
That's like a snobbish hoodie.
yeah.
Okay, so very, very, very easy. Three pieces of pattern. That one, and then this huge one which you guys are going to wonder, why did I not make it place on fold? And guess what? I also wondered, and then I figured out why I didn't. Because the pattern markings are different. So I couldn't make it.
Does it have pockets?
No, it does not.
It's a Snoody.
It doesn't hang down, but look here. I'll show you. So I've already made, because I didn't do the lining of the thing last week, I thought let me do a lined one this week. So I've already made
It's a hoodie that went
this
to private
bit,
school.
okay, which is the lining.
Lost its clothing.
And I don't understand snoods because I get claustrophobic.
She's gonna hack it. Don't stress.
Yeah, but I'm sure, like, would you want the pockets here? I look like
but then it's
in
one
Jerusalem.
of those
It's a little bit weird.
like we had stuff like that for dress up parties.
Oh yeah, the cat
with
thing.
pockets
Yeah,
and
yeah.
paws
But
and
that is just different. That would just be a normal hoodie that's just extended here. Because this thing has this, see? So I don't actually know. See, it's supposed to look like this in the end.
I'll take it with me when I visit other countries.
It's like a really thick scarf thing with a hood. And I'm thinking you probably could also take, yeah. Then it's just a snood.
Okay.
Okay. So
That looks cozy.
yeah, it does. I get very claustrophobic, so I wouldn't wear it. But that's it. Okay. So let me explain, because this is if you get the basics of putting it together, it's actually super easy. So you have these two big pieces.
What kind of material, please?
Well, I am making. I drew the pattern last night, so I didn't have a chance to go and buy specifically fabric. So what I'm using is like it almost feels like a Melton, but I'm just feeling it now, putting it over me. I wouldn't double it on Melton. So I'm wondering if a good, nice, soft polar fleece, very, very, very soft, thin polar fleece, or even one of those new, what's it called, like brushed cotton knits could work very well. I suppose it's like a scarf. So if you wanted to be
Make it out of a
like
knit.
Did I not just say that?
No.
I said
No, I mean like full on knit.
Oh, you can no.
Knit it.
No, well, that's a different pattern. I don't do those patterns. Oh, Cynthia, hello. This, yeah, I would actually, now that I've cut this and I've tried it on, you need something more sort of floppy in fabric. So those really new fluffy polar fleeces, not like the ones I used for the hoodie last week, because then it becomes very bulky. You need something that is like, like this scarf is hanging, while if I put this around, it's not giving me that much of a hang. And also depends on what you're going to use it for, because if you're wearing it to work, then I would say something more smarter, like more of a not a polar fleece, for instance, or unless you take a black or and yeah, but something drapey, something soft and drapey. Welcome to Fabric Anonymous. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so basically 3 pattern pieces of this big piece. All right, you're gonna cut 2. If you're making, remember, if you lining it, everything I'm saying, I'm not gonna tell you the lining. If you lining it, you have to double up. Okay, so it says 1 outer and 1. That's wrong. Oh, that's when you do patterns at 12 o'clock at night. I have to change this. This must be, okay, doesn't matter. I'll tell you guys. It really irritates me when I do that. Okay. Yeah, this should be 2 and 2. All right, so you're gonna have 2 of these big ones of the outer fabric and 2 of these big ones of the lining fabric. All right, then that's called, I called it the scarf part. Okay, then we have a piece that's called the front. Both of these pieces are the hood, so it was difficult to, I couldn't call the one hoodie and the one face or what. So this is the front of the hoodie and this is the back. Okay, so if you want to know why this is the back, this is the part at the back like this. So the front is this part. Okay, so if you're lining it, you are going to cut one outer, this is right, and one inner lining. All right, and of this piece the same, so it's just the big piece that should be 2 and 2. All right, okay, so you're going to start by, and I'm going to,
Kelvin from Brazil is here. Hello.
oh, Kelvin is from Circular.
Oh my word.
Hi Kelvin.
Hello.
Did you enjoy your stay in Cape Town? Kelvin is from Brazil. He's from one of our suppliers and hopefully a future big supplier. Okay.
Saskia says black fleece with purple silky inside.
Yeah, but you know what I was thinking while I was making this, is imagine, because if you line this, you have a here I go again. If you line this, you have this seam, and you could put fluff or something,
or frilletjies,
or like a
lace
or something in there, just up to here, because from here then you don't. So I was thinking like, yeah, some sort of frill or something. Okay, so you're gonna start by.
Calvin says he wish he could stay longer.
Next time, Calvin, next time. And then we're
Okay,
going back
Mountain.
with you in your suitcase. I'm not heavy, you can see. I'm like scrawny, thin, skinny. No, just one extra baggage. Okay, so you're gonna take your, let's concentrate. So you're gonna use one of your front. You only have one, but you're gonna use your outer front and your 2 outer scarves. All right, and if you look at the scarf pattern, you're going to see that there on the one side it has these 3 notches. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your one scarf piece down with the right side up. This is the right side, the pretty side. Okay, and then you're going to take your front,
Top cam.
your front, and you're gonna match this side. Can you see how those match up? Oh fuck, no, sorry. That's exactly why, if you look at the marks, if you turn that, can you see how that lines up? 1 and the 2. So then you're gonna pin that to that side.
Ah, I can see it.
Can you see it?
Good thing we switched
Cool.
to top cam. Okay, good
Okay,
instincts.
so this is the right side and this is the right side. So you're going to put them right side together like that. And you're going to pin and sew down there. I'm going to do it right now. I'm just trying to explain to you. So now you got, that's the one side. So then you're going to take the other one of these and add it on that side and sew down there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. Phew.
Multicam.
Big pieces of fabric. Okay, so we're gonna start. Let me get my, there we go. I'm gonna put that as we had the pattern piece. I am going to find, that is the right side here, and I am going to pin it there. And again, like all my patterns, the seam allowance is 1 centimeter. So I'm lining up the marks and I am going to sew that at 1 centimeter. Okay, but now I also have this side, so I might as well do this side also. So I'm going to take the other side of my scarf, the other scarf piece, put it with its nice side up. Match up my pattern markings like that.
Saskia asks, how long is the scarf? Looks like it wraps around your neck nicely.
It's supposed to wrap around twice like Lisa's. Okay, that's that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sew at 1 centimeter. We're going to just sew that bit and this bit. And while I'm sewing, guys, you are welcome to ask any questions. Actually, we must just check. Let us know if it cuts out the sound when this machine is running. Because last week we had a problem with the overlocker that the new microphone cuts out the sound, but this machine is softer. So we shall see. This one, I don't think we had that problem before.
No, we didn't have it with the machine.
The normal, yeah.
We had it with the other one.
The overlocker, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to be sewing down there. Ba-ba-bum.
Just paste it again as well.
Tell us if it's what is happening here? I'm using the wrong button. I'm using a button that looks like reverse, but it's not the reverse button. Okay, that's the one side done. And we're going to sew the other side quickly. So this is a super fast pattern also. Very fast. I mean, it really takes like 5 minutes to do the one side and 5 minutes to do the other side if you're not like me explaining how to do it. Okay, once that is done.
Okay, so in terms of sound, it doesn't mute you.
No.
It just shakes the table, which sounds
Oh.
really weird.
Oh,
So we
okay.
must actually not put this directly on the table.
Yeah, but that's our plan eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so you're going to end up, can you see, with your 2 scarf pieces and then this piece that we call the front right there. And now I have it again with the right side facing up towards me. Now I'm going to take my back piece and I am going to start lining up all the notches. So we're going to find the center there and the center here. And we are going to match that up and pin it.
Saskia
see if
asked
that
what
helps.
needle to use with polar fleece.
Oh gosh, people asked me this last week. I am really bad with replacing or changing needles for fabric. So I generally just use Microtex for everything. Yeah. So what would you use for polar fleece? Probably the needle, the old ballpoint needle, which is I'm gonna remember now. Is it Jersey? Yeah, I think so.
Saskia says sound is good with sewing machine, overlock it too noisy.
Yeah, no, I know.
Facts, girl. I normally use universal needles for everything.
Yeah,
Says
see,
Bianca.
people do tend to, if you don't working with very special okay guys, listen, I'm doing the work and not, okay, so I've lined up that center there. There's a next little mark around there, and then there's a mark on my back piece that marks this place where this seam is gonna go, and then I'm just carrying on to the end of this piece, and you will see right now when I'm done what I'm talking about. So I'm just doing like a U-turn seam onto this back piece. It's really so freaking simple. Can you see? So that's my 2 pieces, and that is
It's so simple. You just do what you would do to make like a hoodie.
it's not, Lisa,
And then,
don't even go there. What are you?
then you just stop with the
Don't
scarf. You
don't
don't finish off
let
and
me
make a hoodie.
let me tell you something. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Just just follow my instructions here on the live, or the very extremely short instructions that this comes with. But you'll get it now as soon as I've showed, as I show you. As soon as I show you.
Difficulty wise, it lies somewhere between a hoodie and a.
No, it's much easier than a hoodie.
What is it? A scarf.
It's just very, yeah. It's slightly more intricate than a scarf. Let's go.
Well, if a scarf
With
is
that.
sewn like a tablecloth.
I don't know, for the newbies out there, let me just explain Lisa's role. She knows
Let me
nothing.
focus on Lisa. There you go. Focus on
She knows nothing about sewing.
As opposed to me, who knows everything.
Yeah.
Same.
So, only when I agree with her can you follow her instructions.
Wow, I'm particularly pink on screen today.
Is it?
Like pink.
Yeah, I'm also very light. Something is not... Okay, so look here. Can you see there's the whole back piece? Look. The whole of it.
I see no hole.
There's a hole in front. So can you see what's happening here? What we've done. This is the front. We've now made a very strange looking...
Hoodie.
See? Like that. Looks like someone, like some alien with long arms. Okay, so we're just gonna sew, whoop, 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 all the way around. And I don't want to tell you this, but now, now this is done.
Saskia says jersey is ballpoint.
Yes, yeah, that's what I...
Lisa K says, I made my hubby tracksuit bottom this past weekend. I used jersey 80 needle, or was told I could use universal 80 needle. Check your width and stitch length
Okay.
too. I think it was a good first attempt.
Okay, so let me explain to you why you would not use a universal
Why
on
you are
straight
wrong.
fabric.
Oh.
Not that I'm saying don't do it, but what can happen. So with stretch fabrics, and I'm saying stretch because, and I actually hate that word, it's called knit fabrics. Okay, so this is not a knit fabric. Okay, your jeans that you are wearing, that's stretchy, that is not a knit fabric. That is a woven fabric with stretch. Okay, a knit fabric, if you look up close, like Lisa's jersey, you can actually physically see that it looks just like when you would knit with needles and yarn. It's just tiny needles and very thin yarn. That is a knit. So basically what I always draw it, and I must put a pen in here that is not a ink disappearing pen.
Kathy, grab a
Wait, I got one. So with wovens, you get lines like that. Can you guys see?
Yes, they should be able to.
Okay, and then you know that where we did over and under when you were a child, and it's over and under and over and under. That is weaving. That is woven. So the strands that's woven like this, they can be, but they are not generally a stretchy thing. What does happen with the new fabrics that we get is they, especially on synthetics, is they actually interweave in between something called elastane or what's the other, lycra, which is a thin little stretchy strand which makes the fabric more stretchy than a normal woven would be. All right. The other thing is they also now have developed like a thread that they actually take that man-made like polyester or some poly or satin, and they spin the stretchy bits in with it so that actual polyester thread or yarn is now more stretchy than it would have been without the stretchy bits in it. Okay, so that's a stretch fabric. A knit fabric is, if you think about knitting, this is also hundreds of lines like this and hundreds. So with a knit, it's exactly like you would knit. So you were knitting with one thread, one yarn, and you're making, So that's what happens if you're wearing stockings, for instance, and you get a nick in the stocking, then it runs. Okay, that's typical of a knit fabric. Okay, so a knit fabric,
You're looking at the wrong camera.
I know, I keep doing that. It's because this camera used to be there. Okay, so a knit fabric looks, and this is very, very sort of, I actually need the back side of that, but it looks like this, yeah. On the one side, like this. This is very sort of, but like if you would knitting a jersey, okay? And generally on the other side, you get this. Sort of, okay? So that's a knit fabric. But these are all connected. So if you break that strand there, it's gonna run down. Because it's all connected. Okay, so this is why there is a needle called a ball point. And a ball point is a rounded point so that it actually, if this is your knitting bits, it actually penetrates in there without damaging the thread. Okay, if you were using something like a universal or a sharp, it goes and it'll penetrate that thread and it'll actually break it. So a very good example is when I was doing working or checking, we were doing quality assurance at a clothing factory. The first thing, and funny enough, this one place was making all sort of sportswear and leggings and things like that. So it's all made of a very sort of stretchy knit fabric. So the first thing we would do is literally not check anything else. We would just walk in there and we would take some of the finished clothing and we would do this. Stretch the seam where it's been sewn. And when the seamstresses or the CMT used old needles or the wrong needles, when you pull it like that, it starts doing what your stockings does. It starts, what is that called? Laddering. Running immediately. Okay, so that is the only reason why with a knit fabric we use ballpoint. If you're worried about that, like for instance, if you're making a polar fleece hoodie like we did last week, seriously guys, nobody's gonna go stretch it open. It's not being stretched around your body like a legging, so it's never gonna stretch that seam open like that you can see or even cause the running to happen. But if you're doing like leggings or like tight fitting t-shirts or like what's these bra toppies, what is it called? Crop, like gym,
bralettes.
Yeah, bralettes. Then you would always use a ballpoint. Okay, so when you're buying a stretch needle is not a ballpoint, but it is made for stretch fabric. But listen, because it doesn't say a knit needle, it says a stretch needle. Okay, all right.
Wait. Universal makes whole in knit fabric.
Yes.
Stretchy fabric is the only time I change to a stretch needle, says Saskia.
Okay, but I just actually said something that you didn't hear. Is that,
Well, that's old messages.
yeah, a stretch needle is the old sharp needle. Okay, so it's just a sharp needle. And it's made for wovens like this that has that elastane or lycra fiber woven into it. Okay, so that's sharp so that it goes through like wovens are more dense than knits. Okay, so if you're looking at an embroidery needle, like embroidery machine needles, those are generally just a universal needle that is just specially sharpened and shaped for embroidery. If you and that's embroidery machines. So if you work on thin knits like t-shirting and things like that, ballpoint is your answer. Okay, I'm going to sew now, but that was a very long discussion.
So she was in between the cameras, okay? I didn't want to change.
She
just
wasn't.
yet. I disagree.
Trying to just hear if it's still making that sound.
What sound? That, oh, the bumpy,
Yeah.
noisy bit. We can buy some like foam to put it on.
Oh, it does still do it. Don't love it. But fine.
But any more questions?
I said please leave us a like, guys. Like even if you hate it. Share even if you don't want to see us again. And like do all the things
Don't do
just because
that.
you can. Because that makes people that
Yeah.
are like you or like people like you. If
Yeah,
it's not
as
you,
I said.
find us.
Yes.
And we are still very small and we want to grow, and I'm really in this for the fame. So
Yeah, we want to get
share,
famous.
like, comment. And then Saskia said, don't accidentally like and unlike. You can only like once. Some of us learned the hard way. Yes, like once or in multiples of 3.
Or send those hearts, you can do
Or
multiples.
not multiples of 3s. Send it, do like it at least 3
Odd
times.
number of times.
An odd number
Because
of
multiples
times.
of 3s could be like 6, which is
I
multiples
know,
of
that's why I took it back. But if you're on your phone, you can press that little heart button 1,000,000 times there.
Yeah.
as well.
And you can share unlimited amounts of times.
Yes.
But
And
the
so-
easiest, just press that like button once. Don't even watch the rest of this video.
And guys,
And
as
walk
I
away.
said, we are obviously here to sell things, but we if you know someone who wants to get into sewing or knitting or crochet, we are gonna be upping our knitting and crochet game very soon. So if you know of anyone that's really good at that and that can help us influence and launch brand new products that we are working on, please get into contact or give our contact details to that person. But yes, we are looking at giving I want to say care packages to people and get them to make stuff and
Yes.
basically knit with free stuff, knit and crochet with free stuff. So that is a future plan. We have very exciting plans.
You know what else we have? Almost a full 1 year of sewing book.
Yeah, almost.
Almost done.
Yeah, it's just me and my instructions. I've fixed up all the patterns.
Is it? Then we must just
all
sit
the
and do the
patterns,
instructions.
and we must just do the instructions. Okay, guys. So now I have 2 of these. Okay, 2.
Oh, Sandy also said excellent time with the sound effects, but Lisa obviously refused to read that section.
I haven't
so
gotten
thought I'd
that
read
far.
them myself.
I haven't gotten that
Yeah,
far.
sure.
I also haven't asked, can you use microtex needles for it?
I use my
That's
for-
after
for-
my thing.
for
Also.
You know what? Actually, I need to actually check something because I want to see if they are because on their system when I order. Yeah, I should make a list so I can show you guys because they've changed the needle names, okay? Which really pisses me off because I didn't grow up with these funny names, okay? So like Jersey. Okay, I know that's to help people understand that it's something, but I can actually, what I'll do is I'll make a list because the problems are just with Microtex, Stretch, and Jersey. Just a list to give you the old names that match them. But yeah, I think I will do that, and we will put it on where all the other stuff is. Okay, guys, so now, as I said, we have 2 hoodies like this, and we are going to line them. So what we're going to do is we literally going to put the 2 pieces of bits that are the same together. So we are going to put them face to face. And we are going to sew all the way around, but wait for it because it's not completely all the way around. Do I have the right side? Yes, I do.
Saskia, what bookie is you talking about?
Your book. The book.
This
about
bookie.
1 year.
This one.
No,
the
I
year
think
of-
she's talking about 1 year of sewing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's, yeah, 1 year of sewing.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna buy it, Saskia?
Almost.
Commit right now.
Yeah. Pre-order. No.
If you don't agree to buy it now, we're gonna cancel it.
Yeah, if you don't want it, no one wants it.
We- yeah.
That's it, out.
Okay, so you're gonna just. So I'm gonna see. I'm putting the one hoodie into the other one, and I'm just gonna sew all around there, the hoodie bit. Okay, I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see. So that's the whole hoodie. I'm gonna go around there, and then I'm gonna do this one long straight bit, and the other long straight bit, which I'm not gonna do now because honestly, it's just straight sewing there, and then I'm gonna do the whole long back straight bit. All right, so it's gonna be together, and then because these two short ends are still open, I'm gonna turn it all inside out. Gonna do some top stitching if you want to make it nice and pretty, and then when we're done, you're gonna have two ends. This is gonna be sewn together. It's gonna be open here, and you either gonna hand sew them together, which I would never suggest. As I would suggest you sew them together and just leave a hole that we will then hand sew. And that, guys, how freaking easy is that?
It's done.
It's done. But as I
But you
said,
didn't finish it.
but it's just straight sewing now.
Yeah,
But
but
if everybody thinks you can do that,
Okay,
even
I can do it. I can sew it.
I want to put it
The
down.
man of the sewer, can she sew?
Okay, well let's.
Class, we need to find one book.
I will for next year.
Yes, for next year.
Yeah,
It's called Future
I will
Plan.
do the pinning and the sewing. Let's get talking. Who needs to know what?
Saskia says try to keep the kids busy, but they chop the internet and I fall behind. Vicious cycle. She's
Oh,
45
shame.
seconds behind.
It's okay. You'll catch up. You'll
And
catch
she
up.
said she can sew and chat. I agree, Saskia. Bianca, super fast.
Okay, so I'm gonna pin them.
Oh, there was a funny comment earlier. Wait, let me get that one.
It was probably my
Saskia said earlier, Afrikaans word for sewing was shocking to me when I first heard it. Why, Saskia? Do you not know?
Ja.
Nee, jy nie.
Ja, nee, jy moet sê stuk, Saskia, stuk. Dis 'n stukmasjien of 'n naaldwerkmasjien. Yeah, I know. I've had this conversation with people before. I did not grow up with it called that. And I gotta be very honest with you. I don't know why it's such a big problem because I grew up with this as a naai machine and never thought twice about it.
I must say,
Even after learning the nasty word.
when Lisa asked that, I did play the wolf whistle sound effect.
Antoinette says, if you had more time to sew just for yourself, what would you want to sew for pleasure?
Get that
Oh,
question
is
so
it-
many
is it
times.
asking if you knife for pleasure.
Do you know sometimes just for yourself?
You guys are gonna get us banned, ne?
In
And then-
Afrikaans.
Those are regards.
Do you not think that word is?
In Afrikaans,
Guys,
no.
I'm gonna play sound effects over this to make people not.
I like.
Saskia says, naai machine. Are we all naai professionals here?
Yes,
Pros.
pros, man, pros. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one side. I do like tailoring. I do like pattern making more. Funny enough than the actual sewing part. To me, pattern making is more. I don't know. I find it more challenging than the sewing part.
Bianca said if she had more time, she would make dresses for herself.
Oh yes, fancy ones with like glitter and like rhinestones and things. Yeah, absolutely, exactly what I want.
Drink coffee, Amanda.
It's
Bianca.
is Bianca worried about my intake?
I'm worried about Matthew's camera skills, not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
He's so delayed.
I'm not.
You
done.
know. I know, but we've been there for like 10 minutes now.
And it's been there for like.
Okay,
9
so
minutes and
nobody
5 seconds.
answered the question. I think who asked about who made the hoodie from last week.
Oh, I
Who
think
has
Bianca
made?
was making it.
Well, she said she was. I don't know. She was asking questions about it. I remember that. About how much fabric she must buy.
Saskia says, finally tried out shirring the other day. It's not difficult, but my machine doesn't like it much.
Hearing.
Shirring.
Oh, it's like yeah. I've actually never done that.
She knives and then she shears.
And then she shears. Shears. What does she shear?
I shear my legs every now and then.
Yeah. I've actually never done that, and I also don't know if I want to, but I do like it when people like make kitties dresses with those, like, what's it called, smocking. It's very cute, but looks, yeah,
like a lot of. Saskia says it was nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you all banned if I get that.
Says hello.
Hi, Thibaut.
She obviously thought I wasn't doing a good enough job on my
I'm not.
No questions. Any newbies? Who's new here and asking?
Ash is new. She just got here.
Asking
Hello,
no
Ash.
questions.
I don't know. We suddenly got an influx of viewers at the end of the.
It's okay. They can
Restart.
Rewind, or watch it tomorrow or anytime. Guys, for the newbies, we do this once a week, and I create. It's called
Fabric8.
Yeah, Lisa.
Once a week.
Interrupt with Fabric8. It's also called sometimes. And I create a pattern and we give it away for free. It's available online for free, and then we do a little bit of a sewing lesson where I show you how to make whatever pattern I just created. So yeah, welcome, and please join us again.
Sometimes it is 𝐓𝐈𝐌 with Fabric8.
It's always 𝐓𝐈𝐌 with Fabric8. I can only have good timing if it's either the camera or the sound effect, and I pick sound effect. The humor is what really drives me.
Bianca says, I love sharing dress top parts.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely love the feel and look of it.
It looks very,
Please
very...
drop a like, fam. Like it. Like the video.
Okay, so who here are knitters and crocheters? And do you think we should do once a month maybe something special for knitting and crochet people?
What would that be, realistically though? Would we come on here and
Well, I would be teaching myself how to knit. So we can all learn to knit and crochet together. It couldn't be that difficult. I mean, I could
No, it's just slow. Knitting is slow.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, some people love it. Most people
Saskia says me. Bianca says I can knit. Love to make scarves and baby blankets. Saskia says with knitting and crochet need a close-up camera though.
There we go. See, she's already.
Yeah, we
into
can
it.
do it. We can do another camera.
She's already into it. No, we are just considering.
You know what? You need a camera from your chair.
Oh, but that can be the GoPro.
Yeah, but that's so low quality.
Oh, jeez. You are just never satisfied.
You can just get one of those. You can
Okay, so now I'm just pinning the back. I've done the whole front. Now I'm pinning the back, seeing that I am now having to finish it.
Hardcore. Bianca says sewing is much faster. And Anisha says I can crochet a little bit. But do you like it, Anisha?
But you know what, Nay? A lot of people do. If you know what you're doing, if you can knit and crochet, and you get past the bit where I never get past, you can actually do it in front of the TV. I mean, I know so many people who knit in front of the TV. I can't do that because I'm still having to count and think about plain, pull, hierso, daarso. So, but I know a lot of people who sit and watch TV, knit while they talking to friends.
Saskia says there are many crochet and knit videos on YouTube, but not nice sewing stuff like you guys do.
Okay, how cool
Antoinette
is that?
says, I love doing cross stitching, but that takes months for just one small project.
Oh yeah.
Antoinette, do you have a business? And what is it?
She.
I mean, there's a delay. It does sound like we are anxiously waiting for a reply. There was just no more comments. Cynthia says, knitting and crochet together would be great. Flip, my granny could give Formula 1 a run for their money. She could crochet so fast.
Yeah, I know, my mom too. And I just never freaking learned properly.
Bianca says, my mom is a whiz with crochet and knitting. She doesn't use patterns and she makes the best items from baby stuff to mats. Amazing.
Yeah, my mom used to be able to knit whatever. We would like show her a picture and she'd make it.
Esme says, yes, please. Knitting and crochet. Also, hello, Esme.
Hello, Esme.
Anisha says, takes a lot of my time. I have to count and so on.
Yeah, but it's just because we newbies.
Saskia, your name, my Oma made so many baby beanies for hospitals. And Antoinette says, no, I'm in IT. Oh, okay. No, you just look like someone I've seen on Instagram. I'm like, but I am looking at a very small profile picture, so it's difficult to judge. Let me check the other accounts. Nope, that's it. Please like me, and I can see there's 15 of you and only 10 likes, man. That's so sad.
Yeah, ne? And guys, tell people about us. Actually, that's the biggest compliment and the best you could do for us. Honestly, just telling people about us. I'm not going to ask you guys for reviews because I'm sure you all have given us raving reviews.
10 out of 5. Google and Facebook. Figure it out.
Saskia says, I'm a freestyler with sewing, knitting, crochet. Patterns are so constricted. Like, don't tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, no, well, that sounds very familiar. I understand.
Anisha says, but we are here to learn. And Ash says, I looked as soon as I got here. I don't know what we are saying. What did you look at? Saskia says, yes, raving reviews. I know, I've seen them. You guys are so nice.
Yeah, ne?
So nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she liked. Oh, thank you, Ash.
I want you all to say goodbye to Lisa.
She's leaving. Where's she going?
She's not going to be here the next 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Bye.
Right, let's go get a front act.
You're not going to be here for 2 weeks, and then when am I not here? Are you also coming to Pretoria for the...
We must decide because you keep saying you're going, but you haven't bought tickets.
No, because I'm going to be driving with your dad.
Oh, you're driving?
Well, he's driving, so I might fly back. I don't know.
Okay, but you must look because the prices go up.
Oh, yeah. But,
fast.
Yeah, I was waiting
You guys
for...
all leave, you'll have
I
Create
was
With
waiting for
Matthew.
Jean to return so I could hear what he think.
I'm not sure. I'm still finalizing my plans.
But at the very least...
But that's still a while away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do something interesting in the next month.
Lisa's not going to be here for at least 2 weeks. Guaranteed.
Bianca says, tap the heart on the side of your phone. Yes, man, do it. Saskia says, we're just nice.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
Esme says, knitting and crochet projects can go with you. I never leave home without it.
I know.
True.
That is the nice bit about it.
I don't know, Nate. I've seen people making like little teddies and stuff. And
that's
it's also what we were speaking about.
What is that?
the other day.
𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐶𝐓 or something it's called.
Yeah. I want to do that. A girl I follow on TikTok does that and it looks like it cures depression.
Well, if everything works out, we might actually have those kits soon. And you said...
I'll do it, yeah.
You said that someone said that it's quite easy if you have the kit.
Oh, I said that.
Yeah.
No. I said it looks easy.
Oh, okay.
Because you said something like, how difficult is it to make this? And I said easy.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't
With confidence.
mean nothing.
Pretty much. Most things I say. Saskia says if we go away anywhere or drive more than 15 minutes, first thing I pack is my crochet project.
Okay, guys,
And
can
she says amigurumi.
Yeah, amigurumi. Yeah, so it's all sewn up. Now I'm going to just put my hands through all the way. It's like doing a huge, big spaghetti strap. Pulling it.
You can use your loop turner here.
No. Yeah, your arm is the loop turner. Your arm is the loop
No,
turner.
we should use the really long one, the purple one.
Okay, so that's turned out. That's also turned. And then I would, I didn't cut these corners, but it's okay. I would still do a top stitch just to give it neatness all around.
They think I'm funny, Mama.
Is it? Do
Yeah,
they?
they do.
Do they laugh?
They LOL.
Are they killing themselves?
They're like lying on the floor, laughing.
Okay, good.
I know, right? This
No,
kind
that's
of
it.
lost its meaning.
Laughing out
Oh,
loud.
you're right.
Ruffle is rolling on the floor.
Ruffle is
laughing.
rolling on the floor.
Ruffle.
When I said it now, I was like, yo, I also forgot it meant that.
What?
Lying on the floor. But it's not. It's laugh out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Ruffle is rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
Which I do often. I often roll on the floor laughing.
I often drive to a place with grass.
Just so you
And
can
then
roll
you
it
roll.
along.
to be able to do that,
Yes,
yeah.
Please, this is from Fabric8 safety announcement. Please, Ruffle say it.
Ruffle safety.
Okay, guys, so now I'm not going to do the top stitch now.
Bianca says use a broom as a loop turner.
The broom, yeah. All right, so now that is it. It is doubled up. So the problem now, I will obviously neaten it up, is that we have these two open bits. Okay, so let me explain how we're going to do that. Firstly, you can do it the simple way and just pin your seam allowance in all the way around. All right, and just guys, be careful of getting this twisted. There we go. So one way of doing this is, let me get it like that, is literally pinning a seam allowance back like that. Let me do it so I can show you. Like that, all the way around. And then you are going to simply put this one in there.
That's so easy, guys.
Simply put that one in there and do a top stitch and leave a little hole. You're always going to have to leave a little hole for it to, so that you can, yeah, you won't be able. The other way is, it's a difficult way, but it's not difficult, it's just gets confusing. So you're going to just simply put them right side to right side like that. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And you're going to pin as far as you can, right side to right side, because if you look at that, see, that puts them together. So you're going to pin all around. You're going to sew this side, and then you're going to pull this around, and again leave a hole, because you can't sew all around, because you're actually closing this thing up, so you won't be getting in there to sew. And then the last bit you're going to just hand sew, or when you do a top stitch, that's when you're going to close that little hole. But that is it. Did you want to try it, even though it's not?
Divan Groblaar says hello from Namibia.
Hello, Divan. Let's see. Wait. Let's see.
And then Saskia asked, does anyone here belong to a knitting or sewing group? Saw one lady starting one up in Edge Meet Library once a month. And she also said, nice thing about knitting and crochet is that it doesn't need electricity.
Yep. And you can. Okay, so these two are supposed to be together, ne? So we just,
because it's supposed to be a snood.
yeah, but
Snoodie.
we're gonna do that, but not now. And then this is gonna go. Okay, let's just spin a little bit more.
Do you want clip?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna just pin it because I would like to do top stitching before I actually close it up. So okay, so I'm gonna do that. Let me just. It's not gonna be neat because, as I said, and then you're gonna. I'm assuming gonna do the turn. This is a very thick one. You're gonna have to go to the
I'll
North
take
Pole.
it. So cold all the time. I'll take it. That looks so comfy.
There we go. Okay, so this is two layers. 2 layers
Is it
of.
warm?
Yeah, this is very warm. Yeah. This is,
Usually it's cold.
It's
all
not
the
that
time.
ugly.
no, I didn't think
I
it would.
thought it would be ugly.
It won't be ugly. I just didn't have
Lisa.
the right fabric,
You've got a
Lisa.
bit of a nun head, haven't you?
Yeah, and then look at this. The oh, it's the kangaroo pocket that's making it look. See, look at there. It's like a kangaroo pouch. Yeah, I have another baby. I don't care. I'm not here to look good. I'm here to teach you. So yeah.
So they can also be open-ended for someone who gets claustrophobic from
I
Snoodies.
wonder about that though. I also thought that. Let's see. Wait. Let's just see the open-ended bit.
So
See,
excited.
let's just go. So you could, if it's open-ended, you could do this, ne? With thinner fabric. People, please do not do what I just did. But I mean, it could be like a normal scarf folded here, or
Just wrap it. Yeah.
that's just probably what I would prefer.
This. I like the circle idea.
Yeah, because it doesn't fall off.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Try it on.
I really think that the double layer of
It's like an intense
It's a
amount
little
of
bit-
fabric.
is a little bit too thick. And also you have it. Can you take your own
I'm very cold.
your snood
Oh,
off?
I think you can make this also like a, what is it, a shrug?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is it
You
called?
can,
On
yeah.
my shoulders. Like,
No, you look like freaking 𝐓𝐈𝐹 now because this thing is not. It's not sitting right on your head because of your snood is taking up the whole of the. Yeah, I definitely suggest thinner fabric. Yeah, like a bietjie soos. What is that? What is that? She's just not red and white.
My wife.
What is those people, the red and the woman in that
what are they
dystopian
called? Yeah.
in that
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale? You like the baddie in Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah, they hate.
Huh? Yeah,
Right.
over here.
Yeah.
That's why I think it must be more of a floppy fabric. More of a floppy fabric, or you know what?
Little
Again,
black writing.
again, like yesterday, if you are traveling in Europe or somewhere where it really is that cold, this is actually quite good because it's not just. It's sort of gonna hold the weather off you.
Mm.
It's
Dawn
too.
I
says
like
Will
it.
Red Riding Hood, and she's on Instagram.
Guys, this I made it as I said of 2 layers. What did I say this fabric was? I can't remember. Melted.
Saskia says,
Too
Yana,
thick.
if it's cold, we don't care what we look like to get warm.
Exactly.
And Ash said a shawl. Yeah, I thought it's called a shrug. But
Yeah.
no, shawl is probably
No,
right.
Shrugs are-
No, this I would make this again in sort of a soft jersey.
I like this fabric.
No, I'm sure you, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying it's not like I'm going out and looking.
I actually think it does look like an I'm going
You
out.
look at you. Liz. you look like you
Where would you go
you-
out wearing
you
a
are
Snoodie?
you are like
In what fabric would you have to make it for it to be a go out Snoodie?
I don't know, but it's very thick that now. I would not wear that. I would wear a thinner one.
Lisa, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of look like Jawas from Star Wars.
I was about to say it's sort of like Yo, shouldn't be standing like this. It should be more floppy, man. Look at you. Guys,
This makes sense. I would
Um,
love to meet up with
I'm so
crafters
sorry
in
that
the
but I didn't have time to buy fabric, and I was gonna make single layer, and then I thought you guys are gonna think I'm copying out every time there's a lining involved, so I'm just gonna cut it twice. But I should have had either a really thin inner layer or 2 thinner layers. But I mean the
cute,
part.
man. Is it really ugly? I think it's
No, it's
cute.
not ugly and it's not finished. If this is not, it's not neatened up. I gotta neaten it up. It looks like you're
Lady
sneaking
Whistledown.
out of the Victorian layer.
What?
Lady Whistledown from Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Esme says I would love to meet up with crafters in the southern suburbs. Cool.
I would also love
Great
to do that.
for for those unexpected showers. My hair won't rinse in the rain.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. It's like wearing a hoodie, but you're not actually
Wearing a
wearing a hoodie. Oh, gosh.
Saskia says this Snoody and a hoodie set for winter.
Yeah.
A double hoodie.
I actually think, if you make it like something really snuggly, that like really just look better. Look like what?
I am selling. Marketing.
Anyway, I think it would be really nice if you make it out of those like a baby blankets or those new fleecy blankets, and wear it when you like sitting still and working, because if you sit behind a computer, you're literally freezing. Everywhere that the wind can come in, I feel like, yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you can use it. Please use a thinner fabric than me. But
Cynthia says, looks like you're sneaking out like those Victorian ladies on a dark, misty night.
Exactly.
To meet their lover.
It looks like, and you know what's very nice about this thing is you can use this pattern to really make yourself one of those, what is it called? A cloak. Should you happen to have need of a cloak.
I suddenly need a cloak to go with my Snoody.
I like the structured look. Yeah, but that's what I'm
also
saying.
like it. That's
You
what
should
I'm
have,
saying.
I think, if you're using a fabric like this, having a thinner inside wouldn't take away from the structure. It'll just make it easier to drape, because it's really quite a thick thing there.
I feel like the hat is maybe a bit big. Maybe if you made that.
Lisa, you're not sitting up straight, and it's
The hat.
It's big. It's not big. It's not the right fabric. It's supposed to sit like that. See? I've seen people actually do this, but then I think they're much smaller than me. So I don't know if it, I don't know how it works. I've seen people do this.
How to dress with Fabric8.
Yeah, this is your weekly.
Snoody
Do you
tutorial.
think? Oh, here we go. See, then it's like sort of a whole blanket around your shoulders, but look, how's that?
Dramatic entrance
Stop it,
with
lace
the hooded
mysterious.
cloth. Lace mysterious.
I should really buy the right fabric for the patterns I make.
I think that looks worse.
Let's not just keep up the
I liked it the first time. I do actually like it. I like the structure, dude, as well.
Okay, guys, that is it for tonight. Lisa, have you still got the list where they can share if they want certain patterns?
Not tonight.
Okay, not tonight. Next week. But if you ever wanna, you're welcome to anyway. Facebook, Insta, WhatsApp. Just send us something if you've seen something and you would like me to make a pattern.
Next week we make the hoodie that goes with the Snoody.
No,
So it's a hoodie without a hood.
I have
And
actually,
without a neckline.
I have a plan for next week that still matches this whole
Off the
plan.
shoulder hoodie.
Lisa just wants to make it difficult because she's not here next week.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. Any quick questions? Dilshad, hi. Oh, cloak is on my list. Made my second poncho, but with a hood. Love it. Yes. Many times it's quite easy to make something, but the hoodie part is quite difficult to sort of shape. So if you could use this hoodie and the hoodie from last week, you just take that off because it just has to go into a neck seam, and you can actually use the hoodie part. I actually like, and Lisa's also got something here on the back. I actually like last week's hoodie more, but this is more of a shaped, sort of more structured hoodie.
Corey Strauss is hallowing from Louriesfontein.
Hi,
Hello
Corey.
From Belleville.
Yeah, so this is
A crew neck, yeah, Ash, but even less neck.
Yeah.
Cynthia says thanks for a great night. Ashley, the cloak is on my list too.
I told you. See, there's a lot of
Thanks, as always. What you guys gonna do with the cloak?
Don't look like that. It's for cosplay. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining. If you haven't pressed like yet, like now. Tell
Remember,
people about
that's
us,
Amanda.
Please.
This is Matthew. That's the mysterious
want-
stranger. We don't know who she is.
No, it is so a V-neck that sits flat.
Yeah. Saskia, come back
That's-
next week. We'll do a V-neck without the neck part.
Actually, I think we're gonna make a W neck. It's like a V-neck, but two on the
Guys,
side.
okay, you're taking it. Sorry, again, I told you, I know you've come here to get a break from your children. I am not that lucky.
He's put a break from there.
And
till
it's
tomorrow.
the most acceptable way to wear a blanket.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
the cloak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why not?
Um,
Or like we did in the 80s, we had wat ons genoem het kombersbaadjies. It was literally made from blankets. It was a thing. It was like had pockets like this and was made of those like blue and white stripe
Yeah.
like Pep Stores blankets. Yeah.
look, you have a lovely model.
Yeah, no, I know. She's looking really
Look how cute it looks now. It's my hair. Or at least that side.
Okay.
This side of my hair.
over and out. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Join our
Bye.
WhatsApp groups if you're new. Try it for a week. Goodbye. Dankie almal. See you next week.